So yeah, we'll start up. So we got new player.
I will catch you gentlemen later.
Take it easy.
And you are playing, what is it, a cleric and a dwarf, correct?
Got Seer.
So we have, what's the dwarf's name again?
Mork.
Mork, and Abraham is the cleric, right?
Which one's your primary guy?
Abraham. I figured Abe would be easy.
Mork.
Yeah, Moorck.
CK.
And Metham.
From Orc.
It's like more orcs.
Macilius and Metham.
It was supposed to be
Which one's your
Mork the
primary?
Orc, but
Macilius.
wasn't an option, so it's Mork the Dwarf.
Yeah.
It's better than Mork the Dwarf.
Seer, are you still up 13 hit points? Or do you...
I leveled up. I'm at 17.
17 now. And
Tough guy. Targ is still at 19.
Macilius.
22.
22. Yeah. Metham still at 8, or do you...
Yep.
Ugh.
I wasn't here in October, ergo
Yeah.
he did not get the small amount of experience he needed to get that level.
Damn him.
What's
Should've gave it to you last time.
his experience?
It's like 2693.
And what-
like 31. So.
31's kind of beefy. All right.
Abe, how many hit points does he have?
Abe has 7, the other guy's got 8.
8.
So yeah,
Alright.
pretty squishy.
Yeah, you get good ACs though.
Yeah, he bought some.
Three,
He has both armor on both of them. So.
Armor and a shield. So
My
that's-
poor 5th level thief with 17 hit points. And,
It was much
6
cheaper to
armor
go with.
class, yeah.
Armor and a shield than plate. Plate was really expensive.
I have that I'm down some hit points. I guess that's
Yeah.
possible, right?
Yeah, my Targ is down 10.
Do you guys want to just hold up, use some healing amulets, and just leave? I think you're still in town, aren't you?
No, I thought we were.
We stayed.
Wait, what did we do?
I thought you went back to. Well, that's right. You went back to town and then you went back.
Right.
If I remember right.
Right. Because we had stayed there the last time. And before we actually did anything, we said, well, we'll just go back to town and or was that when we found the mushroom guys?
You took the 3 mushroom guys.
Damn it, I was supposed
The
to
mushroom.
take
We took the mushroom guys back to
What was your
town.
mushroom guy's name?
Yep, saved mushroom men.
We named them after 3. The characters named them after 3 types of mushrooms, I think.
Yeah, Portobello, Shiitake, and begins with a C. C-H.
Cremini.
Cremini. And
Yeah.
basically, there were people that got thrown into mushrooms, and the mushrooms were slowly devouring them.
Yeah.
And they ripped them off. Like, the mushrooms were growing into their skin. So you saw, like, the bottom stalks of the mushrooms in their face and arms and stuff. So they were really ugly.
Maybe we did.
Well, back in the late 90s, they had D&D magazine. In the 90s, they had a D&D magazine. And one of the they would release small adventures with different characters. So you had more monsters, and then the monster manual and stuff people may not have paid attention to. One of them was called Campus Street. If you get bored, do a wiki search on it. It's a pretty interesting little mushroom guy.
Myconids or
Myconids or-
myconids or
They
something.
were in one of the spaceship module.
Yeah,
Oh no, those were the veggie pigments.
those are the veggie pygmies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Veggie pigments? Is that, am I
I
saying
think
it
they're
right?
veggie pygmies.
Veggie pigmies?
Yeah, veggie pygmies.
Well, I made I was in my playmaking class or whatever, and I made a model of one of the teachers.
Nice.
Ill of it, and I was like, "No, really, I'm a geek. Here's the character
No,
sheet."
it's not a penis.
That's why it's so memorable, because I remember like this teacher being like, "You're a druggie." I'm like, "No, I'm a geek."
Oh, I see. The whole drug reference. I got you.
Because they looked like a flag carrot mushroom.
It wasn't the pseudo dragon was the last thing you guys did.
The last room we were in
It's
was
in
the
right there.
Minotaur.
Right there.
Minotaur and some trogs. Killed
The
Minotaur and some trogs.
C5.
But then we went into this room, C4. That's 22. That was the highest number I had written down.
Okay.
So that was the Minotaur in the trap.
Okay.
Now, did we stay there or did we have break?
I feel like we maybe stayed there and
That's what I was
said,
thinking.
like, everybody else in the dungeon would be afraid of the Minotaur that was in this room. So maybe
Right,
it's
so
as
we'll
good
just
as
stay
we
here.
were.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say that you guys hold up for there for a night. If you didn't use your healing amulets, you can use them.
I think I did because I actually ended up using some cure potions as well.
I could cast Cure Light Wounds on somebody too.
Yep.
So we'll say that your character, Metham and Muscilius, went back to town. These guys have heard of your group. You guys really don't have a name yet. I don't think you guys have come
we
up
do.
with.
Grunka and Company. Saviors of Nam. We've militarized them and helped them set up a primary defense.
The setup is
And a signal
basically
system.
big dungeon, small town. Nahm is the small town. So they've, yeah. That's basically the non-dungeon encounters is when you get back to town. That's pretty much it. So,
Simple saved the town from all them goblins.
yeah, single-handed duel. I'm the priest of Boehner.
Half goblin, priest of Baynor. Let's follow up on that. See what happened with all those goblins and the elves.
So we'll say that you guys wander down through the dungeon. Eventually, I don't know, just
Leave
happenstance.
chalk marks. From
Yeah,
nothing.
chalk marks, yeah, that works.
Baynor was so upset at what we did that he made them all into super goblins and they're slaughtering the elves.
That sounds like a good idea.
Move.
So, I don't know. Eventually, you guys meet up. You have some new trustworthy fellows that are gonna work in the
Womack.
group.
Grunka. Used to be Grunk.
Aye.
I've been cursed, turned into a woman.
It is a
But
terrible
at least you
curse.
got fine breaths.
I do play with them quite often. Now that I'm used to them, though, they're not quite as fun as they were before.
I can see that, but still on lonely nights.
Yeah, and I'm Bibble.
It's nice and soothing after you've had a big Minotaur battle.
Yes.
At least I can come home to you.
All
Sorry.
Sorry.
I also have, that's a human fighter. And then I have Thimble, who is a halfling.
I have a human cleric and a dwarven fighter.
He's just a dwarf.
Or just a dwarf. Sorry.
it's
All dwarves are the same.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
This is basic.
Yeah. So, that arena.
I'm there.
Really?
What do
Level
we-
1 guy in arena, huh?
A couple sessions ago, we found a skull chime,
Black skull.
magical black
yeah.
skull, and we found out if you tap it with a metal rod, everybody within a certain range has to make a save. If they fail, they're stuck with
Ravenous.
cannibalism.
Ravenous cannibal.
Ravenous.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, they basically turn into Reavers from like Firefly and Serenity. So
And Thimble had already made contact with some guards at the arena in the dungeon.
because they decided they were level 1, let's go down to level 4 and see what happens or whatever.
So I bebopped down there real quiet. I was talking to these goblin guards or something like that. And so I says, ooh, we can take that down there and give them to use it to start the fights. So I took it down there and sold it to him cheap. And I said, give this to the guy that starts the bouts.
They were really excited. They're
They
like,
were
this is
all,
awesome.
"Oh, this is nice.
The head guy's gonna reward
And
me.
I told him, take that metal rod and bang the hell out of it. We want to start. And Tom couldn't be here the next time we played because he was doing a Scarehouse thing, so we didn't find out what was going to happen that time. And then we had GasCon, and now this is a session we're going to find out what happens.
Alright, sounds cool.
So,
So I came in on the good one.
Yeah.
There's a potential that the entire fourth floor of the dungeon is filled with ravenous cannibals.
Yes. It could be awesome or it could be bad for us.
We're not on the 4th floor though, right?
We're on second floor.
Second floor.
Second level.
So this will all happen.
The arena's
like-
on the third floor. The
Third
arena's
Is
floor.
the arena 3rd floor?
So we'll
Yeah, right there.
Alright.
we're gonna go back out and go to that secret way to get down there.
You
to-
you go through. You're gonna go through the up.
Yeah, we can either go up and out, or there's some, according to this map I bought, there's some stairs down just south of where we're hanging out. These stairs, this star here should bring us out, just at this spot. I don't know we don't know what's in that room.
Has the arena already started?
So
Like,
yeah,
whatever
this is ongoing.
gonna happen.
there's one this way down.
Yeah, sure.
That's-
I just don't want to
But
wander around in the
we're
middle
here.
of the whole 4th
This
floor.
one goes
See,
down.
That
chaos
one goes up.
afterwards sounds very fun.
Yeah, because
Oh,
actually,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
since
Light stars
then,
go
we've
up, dark
actually
stars
spent a
go
whole
down.
week
Yeah,
in town
that's
because
what
we had that
I'm
goblin
saying.
invasion, and Grunka insisted on sticking around and helping them beef up their defenses and
If you
everything,
need that, that's.
and whatnot. So
So that would
that was
be like
actually
that.
somewhere. The skull plan has been laid. So that was on day 23.
It's
We're
a
up.
lot
We're up to
easier.
about day 28 now.
Just flip.
Alright, so it's
like
already
flip
been
book.
raining.
Oh, we
Whatever's
came.
happening.
Should have been
Down
raining
to
by
that.
now.
We came
Building.
out here, yeah.
So we're gonna go up and out, or
Up and out, yeah. I don't. I got my stars backwards. There's another way down, but I don't know
As if we can trust them maps, and that scumbag sold us.
There was one trap. Well, he told you it wasn't updated.
There is a way down further south that would put us where I thought it was putting us. We could go the whole way to here and go down, but
What room are we in?
it would put us right behind the arena.
What? Oh,
So if we go south through this room and go down these steps here, it would put us in this room right here.
now the other one is steps up.
Yeah, the other one steps up. This one here.
Dark stars
steps
go down, light stars go up.
Those steps up. Is that the ones to the room that we didn't go in because of the wraiths or whatever?
No,
Those
you guys-
steps up would be blood filled now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, anything up from the second floor is blood for the most part.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right.
You guys, they filled an entire level of dungeon with blood. So.
I missed it. I was brokenhearted. I was working on my home.
Yeah, there was basically a big pool with like these evil, half twisted, I don't know, mermaid evil chicks, and they just drained it all, the whole pool, and then they just shot them full of arrows. They're like, we can't swim! Ah! It's pincushion. So yeah.
Then we took their stuff.
Then they took
Well,
your
let's
stuff.
just go down those rooms. Actually, why don't we cut off and check that one to the your right? It's this way. Go through there and then down and check out that one that's this way
It's over here.
first, and then go down them stairs.
So just run down here.
Check that real
that's
quick, and then go down to that.
That sounds good.
Me just looking around.
Okay, look.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are in the Minotaur room. There probably is a doorway that goes down that way.
I'll listen at that door. Yeah, sounds clear to me.
Simple, listen. I got a 2.
Do you hear anything? You don't hear anything.
Okay.
I've got 33% of detecting hidden and traps.
Can you check the door?
Sure. 600?
Now for the percentile stuff,
20?
yeah, it's
No,
actually the percentiles.
D100?
You're gonna do the
Oh yeah, you need one?
there's
Yeah, Tom might have it over there. I don't know.
so that one.
600, right?
We'll just roll both of them because you got to get the exact. So
Hey,
you
it's
get
not.
potential. No,
14.
that's good. You got a 14.
Yeah, you roll under the percent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see that it was once trapped, but the trap has actually been turned off.
Okay.
Nice.
Good job.
No problem. Dwarves are 4.
That's what thieves are for too. But if they can get the dwarf to do it, no problem.
Well, I was going to tell you, I'm good at detecting the trap, unarming it, not so much, so you'll still be needed. I can't do anything. It's a trap. Can't do
I
it.
think you can actually disable it too.
It's
Really?
find and remove is the same
Find and
skill.
remove is the same skill.
Did we stay camped in that room?
Yeah, you're
Uh,
right. Find and remove.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
So we would have gotten our amulet plus the resting.
resting is like a D3. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't think I got that because I'm still down
Yeah.
4 hit points.
I think it's a D3 if you rest.
D3 resting. Figures.
So yeah, you guys are full up hit points wise, Tom and Lee.
Alright.
You guys are fresh.
Well, that one night would have filled me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So trap has been turned off.
Okay. I'll push the door open and I'll move silently down that hallway.
Okay.
Is it dark in this hallway?
Of course.
Well then I'm gonna. Oh wait, this guy doesn't have the flamer room. Here's the other one.
It's an 80-foot long corridor, and there is looks like there's a door at the far end if you move in a little bit, and there's also a door that goes to the right.
So those are closed off.
Yeah, they're both closed.
Okay, I'll take the torch down. We're gonna go the whole way to the south.
Okay.
I'm just moving slowly, looking ahead of me for any traps, and I've got those boots on. So
Both of the doors look like they were made out of very old wood, and there's moss and fungus growing on the doors themselves, and it just feels really a little bit moist in this room.
in the corridor.
Yeah, in the corridor. Yeah.
This is that little skinny one.
Yeah, coming down along here.
Head
I'm gonna
past
go
that
the whole
door.
way down to that south door.
Temple will stop and listen to that door halfway down. That
Okay. The door on the right.
One.
I want to inspect the door before I stick my ear to it. So there's moss and stuff on it. Do I see stuff moving around?
Yeah. How did you detect? Did you listen to the door?
Yeah. Well, if there's goo on it, I'm not going to press my
Yeah.
ear
Well,
against it.
there's fungus and all kinds of moss and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to... I mean, I'm not going to put it right up against it if there's stuff on it. But,
Okay, but close.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Right, that was close. So you roll
Actually,
2.
I'll let him go first. I want to see what happens.
All right. Something puffs out at you from the door,
Ooh.
and give me a save.
Hopefully,
Save versus poison.
Hopefully that's happy smoke.
How often you guys run into happy smoke?
Whenever I get down,
Not
there,
often
I'm
enough.
gonna bring the torch in front of
The door? Okay.
Nice.
The fungus will wither a
One.
little bit. You roll a 1?
I roll a 1.
Okay.
Don't take my weapons. Clunk.
I thought you said you wanted to roll low.
Not on that one.
Not on this one.
Oh.
Okay, you lose 1
Saves, you're
charisma.
gonna try to roll over your save. Yeah.
Nice. 3.
Permanent.
And write skin rot at the top of your character sheet.
Nice. There goes the charisma.
Wait a minute.
There goes the charisma.
He's already at 3.
Thimple's not my cursing character. It's Grunka.
So Grunka's got skin rot?
No, but Grunka has like 3 curses. Well, gnawed off a portion of a finger, got a foot on her mouth, and turned into a woman.
Yeah, has a mouth on her foot.
That was Thimple though. So.
Yeah, mouth on her foot. That's right. Yeah.
That's permanent then, so I can change this.
Let's see here.
Unless I get
No, keep the original.
All right.
But yeah, it gets temporary. Unless, well, yeah.
What's that do to reaction adjustment?
We'll see how many saves you make.
Do we need like cure disease and that kind of stuff at some point? I don't know how high a level that is.
Hey guys, I think there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, his skin's like a little rough. Yeah, a little rough around the edges.
Got a little rash.
I think you need some moisturizer.
Really? I didn't bring it. I have to wait till we get back to town. You're a
So
clear.
yeah,
Tell me what's wrong.
the torch against
He starts burning the fungus, and okay, yeah, you think you burn it, you singe the
tell
door a
me
little
that
bit.
before I stuck my face to it.
Why didn't you look a little closer?
We look close.
Look closer.
Lost his
Hey,
eye.
look,
Look
too
at my
close.
shield. Tell me what you think.
That would be my 8 wisdom.
Oh, wow.
What
are you good at?
Too bright.
Stabbing people in the kidney.
Said with a straight face.
Okay, so
Nice,
then
that does drop me
I
to
think
plus
I
2.
burned that up.
Makes you feel
Like
better.
you're doing it at the far door, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
one furthest to the south.
All right.
And after I
Useful little cleric.
think I'm gonna try to
As
push,
opposed
like
to-
knock the
I've
stuff
got, like,
off with
Conan
the
the
end of my
Cleric.
sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you think
I've
you
got-
think you pretty much took care of it.
Like I
All
said,
right, then I will listen
could have
to
gone either
the.
way.
Okay, give me a roll.
Wizard or
Ah, I
cleric.
didn't hear anything.
The cleric level is really quickly.
Okay, everybody roll me a d6.
Deep fast.
Demi-humans are 1 and 2. Everybody else needs to roll 1. Unless you're a thief, then you roll, hear noise, whatever.
Yes, my fighter here.
I don't hear anything.
6 for the
Yeah.
cleric and 6 for the...
Yeah, so no and no. You want to roll low.
I didn't hear anything at that door halfway down.
Let's see here. No, you didn't. No, you
No.
didn't.
Okay.
If you've ever been to a mud wrestling match, that's what it sounds like, minus the screaming and hair pulling. So it sounds like slapping, wet noises.
That's before that one right there.
Unfortunately, I took my blood wrestling in my
I wonder if that
in my
blood
head,
flowed
so
down
it's
into
not
this
that
level.
scary.
I think maybe that blood flooded down.
Oh, something wallowing in mud in there.
Those steps do go up.
Could be a piggy. We could get bacon.
Is it anything leaking under the door, around the door, in there?
Is there anything leaking on? No, but like I said, this door was also covered with that moss and fungus and stuff.
Maybe it's just real moist and muddy in there.
Or it could just be a pig flock.
You're smacking of skin against skin.
Does anything sound regular? Like
No,
same
it's
thing happening
it's
over and
very
over?
irregular.
Irregular.
Pull out the hammer, see if it glows.
The hammer glows brightly.
There's undead in there.
Oh, maybe it's behind us.
Anything behind us?
You think it's coming from the door, the far door in the corridor?
There's undead down there.
All right.
Right, yeah, try
You
to
can turn undead, I think.
Yeah, Cole can attempt it.
I think
We
the
have
hammer
two
would rather
clerics.
crush it.
Go magic holy symbol. Is that what we're gonna do?
I have holy symbols.
Yeah.
No cleric should be without a holy
Sword and
symbol.
shield up. Back door.
You're a pretty bad cleric.
Yes, if it's undead, Seer's moving back. This isn't my fight, guys.
Do undead have souls? That's simple.
First turn undead.
No, I don't think they'll be affected
It's not
by
a spell.
poison.
Page 9.
Yeah, it's on page 9, so some of the cleric abilities.
Yeah, I'm not good at
Yeah, I believe
I
it's.
know I have it.
It's a
but
2d6 thing, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
It's a little tricky.
Is it really?
Well, essentially, you have to roll and then look up the hit dice on here, and it's not too bad. It's just then you have to roll again and find out how many you actually turned. And every time we do it, one
You have to
person's
relearn
just
it.
sitting there with the book open. Like,
Well, I guess that's why you gave me the book. So
You know, Pathfinder changed that to channeling positive energy. Or
did you say
negative
this
energy?
is online?
Yeah,
You get
instead
this
of
online?
turning,
Free download.
Do you think I
instead
can
of turning
turn, like, a
undead,
candle
you
or
channel
something?
energy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you can just use to turn it.
Another
any
kid.
way.
Well,
Yeah,
if
no,
you take a
but
feat,
whatever.
you can turn undead. But what it does, you can either, if you channel positive energy, you can use it to heal people that are living or damage undead.
Oh, it's just a PDF.
If you channel negative energy, you can wound living and heal undead.
Has yours goofed on you yet? It failed me twice. I got rid of it the second time.
What's that?
iPhone. I had an i4.
Oh,
Yeah, this is I had it for 6 months, 7 months.
First time it failed me when I was in a
I just want to
meeting.
go back to a regular
Second
flip
time it
phone.
didn't work for 2.5 hours.
That's all.
And I was like, I can't have a phone I can't use for 2.5 hours.
This is a room chock full of mud wrestling undead, possibly.
So we're gonna pop this
What?
door open and get ready to turn.
Mud wrestling undead chicks?
You can only hope.
Yeah,
No.
Cyril will open the door. He's just gonna get the heck out of the way. As soon
You
as
open it?
happens.
We will have our
Kill
holy
it.
symbols ready as soon as the door is open.
Okay.
Are you guys in the front rank then?
I don't want to be in front.
Alright, you can stand behind me. I'll cross down a little, but you can
Alright.
turn from behind me.
Alright. Yeah, I need to
If you
meet.
don't,
Yeah.
Nothing personal, but I need a meat shield.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, my fight. Yeah. Basilius will be up in the front with.
alright. Cleric's right behind us.
And then the two clerics right behind.
Targ will be behind that. Cyril will take up the rear, keeping an eye behind us. But
Rock, paper, scissors. It's just simple.
well, the clerics want to pop. The clerics want to go in with their holy symbols first, or how do you guys
They're
do this?
behind the fighters.
Behind the fighters.
So
Okay.
we'll pop the door. They'll try and turn. If they don't, we'll go in and beat the crap out of them.
Okay.
yeah, that was the-
Excuse me.
Is it a PDF? That's all I really need to know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's PDF.
Are you done?
Yeah. So I can do it with either one.
All right. So you open it up, throw open the door. Inside, yeah,
crawling between people.
you're crawling on the ground, slopping around. Okay. Inside, you see a glass case set on a pedestal in the very back of the room. Actually, right in front of the door, there's a door that leads to the next corridor. So the glass case is in front of the door. The door looks like it's also rotted with moss and fungus everywhere. There's another door to the right, same thing, moss and fungus everywhere. In the center is the room floor looks like it's collapsed or something, and it's filled with water. So it's not like a traditional floor, like the floor goes down at an angle. And in the center, you see about 6 writhing, undead, mutilated corpses. So they're splashing around in mud, biting each other every once in a while. They look like they were originally, humans that they don't have any stitch of clothing on whatsoever. And that's what you see.
Cool. What's cool about that?
Turn it dead.
Yep.
Okay, so what did we figure that was? It was like 2d6.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
That looks
That's,
nasty.
2d6 first.
Got a bunch of oil. You throw it down there and burn it.
Or 3.
So you got 7 total.
I rolled 8.
You did say
Right.
6, right?
But if I turned up to 2 hit die.
2 hit die? Okay. And then you roll again, don't you? Or
Well, if we turn them, then we roll again. The
okay,
hit
so yeah, Okay, so you think you can
Yeah,
possibly turn
number
one?
that the player must roll in order to roll successful. The player rolls 2d6 again, and the result equals the total hit die.
Oh, okay. So you can turn up to a.
So
okay.
he rolled a 7, so that means he could turn 1 hit die creatures.
Okay, nothing happens.
And you could turn up to 2 hit die creatures.
Right.
Yeah.
I should have thrown my holy water. Put down in the pit.
I turn 4 hit dice creature.
Okay.
But no more than
I got rid of 2.
no more than a creature with 2 hit dice. So you can turn two hit dice.
Okay, so there are 2 of the 6. I did say 6, I think. 2 of the 6 are cowering on the side, covering their face and trying to splash water and mud on top of them to make them look like they're part of the wall. The other 4 seem to, have noticed you now, and they are starting to writhe and like slide through the mud, coming up towards the fighters. But I will let it roll and do an initiative roll for your side. So who feels like rolling a d6?
3.
Okay, they got a 5. Okay. Because you guys are in the doorway, I'm only going to let 2 of them attack you. So, who was the front 2 guys? We
My
have
fighter. And
Kronka and Silius.
So holy water is valuable here?
Holy water would do
Okay. Jeff, you're fine.
maybe
Ooh.
1d8.
And what is your armor class on your fighter?
3.
3. So 17 hit. 17 does.
Until he gets
Okay, so he's going to take 4. And what happens next? Make a save versus paralyze.
Ghouls, huh?
Yep.
I mean, this is where you
That's
would
what I
use
thought.
it. I mean, this is as good a place as any. We just
Because they're down in the pit.
That's
That's
a
how they
20.
get
Nice!
knocked
Good
back.
job. So you're going to be immune to
Yeah.
If you're throwing
paralysis
it
for the rest
where
of
it's low,
the encounter.
your chance of hitting somebody are in.
I laugh at your
If you're
cool
throwing water
touch.
down in the pit,
Yeah.
You just feel like it's like a cold burn when
They're
they touch
in
your
water,
arm.
though, so I don't know if that...
Okay, so like I said, only 2 of them can attack you, so it is your whole side. So whatever you guys do.
12. Hit the AC 5.
C5. That will hit them. So one of the 2.
Choppity chop. 10 damage.
2, 3, 4, 10. Let's see here. Okay, that will severely wound one. He looks pretty roughed up.
So he should try to smack one with his great sword.
Okay.
And we'll hit. Yeah, hit AC 0.
Okay, that'll hit. Are you hitting the same one or a different one?
Yeah, I didn't
There's
kill mine. I
there's
just
2 in your range.
I'm
one
kind of
each.
assuming she was smacking
Okay,
one,
that's
I was
fine.
smacking the other.
So you'll go after number 2 then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Optimally, I'd love it if we were both hammering on the same one.
That's fine. Well, you tell me.
One just
It's
pounded
your
on
action.
It's
you.
more reasonable that both hitting the thing that just came.
And
right
what did
at us.
you hit it with? It was like a
Bastard
sword.
sword.
Okay, so yeah,
Glorious blood.
yeah, the skin sort of peels back like a wrapped up scroll if you let it go. When you slice into their skin, just like kind of rolls down their arm.
Yeah, we'll see what the great sword can do here.
Okay.
You peel that
Is this
off.
one you know what it does?
This is the snake.
Snake.
sword.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be normal.
Yeah, Metham's got the hammer of beating the shit out of him dead.
Well, get your ass up here, nothing.
He was too busy going, turn! 6 damage.
6. Okay. You dig a big old sword, yeah, big old slash out of one of its arms. Okay. What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing?
The target's too far back to hit, because we're in this narrow hallway.
Yeah, it is pretty narrow.
So he's in the line behind, waiting to see if he can get into the room. If these guys can clear the first 2 out.
You do have the closet.
closet.
Closet demon.
We're back.
He's like, oh, what? It's just
Yeah,
That's not helping.
Me and Thimple are back.
We're
in
way
the
in
back,
the back,
hanging out
so-
with
Well,
the closet demon.
yeah.
Going about the undead in the front.
well,
so.
I mean,
Keep an eye on the back. Thimple and Seer and the Quasit are back in the back. Keep an eye on things.
Do you want to
Stinky.
send Stinky up through to rip into him?
What if he gets hurt?
What do you think about Stinky? You like to kill undead?
it flies off.
All right.
I think you have the stats for
Right
Stinky.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a quasi demon. His face is melted, and the only way he can eat is sniffing blood through his nose.
Nice. So he likes to go upstairs every once in a while just to get a little.
Yeah, he hasn't yet, but there's been when bleeding bodies on the ground, he sniffs them.
Snorts.
He snorts their blood. Yeah.
Nice.